next guest, as you heard, our trivia question answered, is the first woman ever elected as the Comptroller of the City of St. Louis.
Yes, Cassandra, she is a native St. Louisan and proud to be an active member in her community.
Please help us welcome the Honorable Darlene Green, Comptroller of the City of St. Louis. Of course, you're used to being on camera because you have your own show, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But Darlene, thank you for spending time. Now, you have rich St. Louis roots, and you went to Vashon High School.
I did.
Now, when I was in high school, they had DECA, and they even had typing classes where I'm dating myself. You can be back there. Did you ever do anything like that in high school to prepare for a life in finances?
Well, actually, I was a co-op.
Oh.
Which means I went half-time Vashon High School and half-time O'Fallon Tech. And I did study accounting and bookkeeping classes at O'Fallon Tech throughout my high school career. Business classes, FBLA, you probably remember that, the Future Business Leaders of America.
So basically you were very smart is what you're trying to say.
Well, I was involved. I was involved, and I was a member of the Honor Society, National Honor Society.
Yes.
You know, stuff like that.
Good stuff, huh,
Do you see yourself that you always aspire to be a controller?
Actually, I aspire to work in business, work in the field of accounting, and it has led to this great position as the Comptroller for the City of St. Louis.
So when you were at Washington University, which is a difficult school to get into, did you study finance? Did you study business? What was the career track? Because we have people listening right now that may be saying, hey, I want to do that. Well,
I studied business. That was the career track with a concentration in accounting. I did take classes in finance. I did take classes in economics. And that is a great career path. It made me well-rounded. I have my degree in business administration, and I took several courses after my graduation in accounting and more business and in more computers. You know, you have to keep up. So once you get your degree, that's not the end. You want to continue to learn, and so you want to continue to go back for classes, you know, to get refresher classes and refresher courses and things like that.
Excellent.
And of course, you know, we're navigating through very difficult times right now, financially, nationally. How is your office, or what kind of strategy do you have to navigate the city into positive territory through this downturn?
We are in a downturn, but fortunately for St. Louis City, we've still been able to balance the budget. It hasn't been easy, though.
No.
We had reported a $45 million budget gap at one point, but we were able to do things like reduce some of the expenses, increase some of the revenues, and get it all balanced. Fortunately for us, we did not get caught up in the Wall Street mess with the all that, you know, the downturn on Wall Street, because I never invested in any of the variable rate debt. All of our debt is fixed rate, plain vanilla as you call it, just, you know, 30-year fixed, and so we were very, very, very fortunate not to have to pay out millions upon millions to make corrections there.
So was that a foresight? Did you foresee something happening early on, or did you say, well, I'm going to be conservative in my investing?
Well, what I said was, this is taxpayers' dollars, and I'm going to protect taxpayers' dollars. So I'm very, very fiscally responsible. As a matter of fact, that's part of my job. I'm charged with protecting taxpayers' dollars.
Excellent. You are so smart. We have the right person on the job. Now, you said it's a part of your job. Again, we have to say the first female comptroller of St. Louis. What is the best part of your job?
Well, gee, the best part of my job is the service. Serving the citizens, you know, great customer service. I'm a service-oriented person, and one of the things I charge my staff with is to be one who gives great customer service. So if a person was to call about a light bulb out in their neighborhood, a street light, or a pothole on their street, just because they call the comptroller's office, and of course we don't do potholes or put the light bulbs in, but we can get you to that department that does that. And so we treat every citizen with kid gloves because we want to give good customer service.
I love that, Darlene. You know, there's so much to what she does, and we just have scraped the surface. So we're going to give you a chance to get a glass of water, because I know you're getting thirsty. So go get a drink of water, but you better stay tuned, right, Roberto?
Or you can call Roper's Ribs now
and
order some ribs.
We'll be back in just a moment with more Darlene Green. Thanks so much. Stay with us.